Welcome back to English Lovers Studio. In today's video, we're continuing our series on answering tough but common interview questions. If you're preparing for an upcoming interview or just looking to refine your answers, this video is packed with tips and strategies to help you feel confident and make a lasting impression. Now let's dive in. How do you envision your future with our company? This question aims to understand your commitment and whether your professional goals align with the company's long-term vision. Employers want to ensure that you're interested in growing with the organization while contributing meaningfully to its success. Tips for answering. 1. Emphasize growth and development. Instead of giving a fixed time frame, express your desire to stay as long as you continue to learn, grow, and contribute to the company's success. 2. Highlight mutual value. Show that your stay is not only dependent on personal development, but also on how much value you can continue to bring to the company. 3. Be realistic but optimistic. Focus on the potential for a lasting, evolving relationship between you and the company, where both sides benefit from your contributions and growth. Sample answer. I see myself staying with your company as long as I continue to grow professionally, learn new skills, and contribute in ways that are valuable to both me and the organization. I'm looking for a long-term role where I can take on increasing responsibilities and support the company's success as I progress in my career. I believe that with the opportunities for development here, we can achieve mutual growth, and I would be excited to continue contributing over time. May I contact your current or previous employer? This question is often asked by interviewers to confirm the validity of your experience and gain insights from your previous employers. It also allows the interviewer to gauge your professionalism and the level of transparency you're comfortable with during the hiring process. Tips for answering. 1. Be honest and transparent. If you're comfortable with the request, be straightforward and give permission to contact your current or previous employer. If not, it's okay to explain why and provide alternatives. 2. Offer alternatives if necessary. If you prefer not to have your current or previous employer contacted for confidentiality reasons, provide alternative references from colleagues, clients, or supervisors from previous roles who can vouch for your qualifications and performance. Emphasize your strengths and experience from the job and explain that while you may not have current contact with the employer, you can provide other professional references who can validate your work and performance. 3. Respect professional boundaries. Show that you understand the importance of reference checks, but also explain that you prefer not to contact your current employer until further along in the process, especially if you haven't yet informed them about your job search. Sample answer 1. Absolutely, you can contact my current or previous employer. I had a positive experience working there, and I'm confident they'll provide a strong reference regarding my performance and contributions. Sample answer 2. I would prefer not to have my current employer contacted at this stage, as I have not yet shared my job search with them. However, I would be happy to provide references from previous employers or colleagues who can speak to my skills and work ethic. Once we reach the point of making a final decision, I would be comfortable with your contacting my current employer to provide a reference. This response strikes a professional tone, explaining your preference without sounding evasive while offering alternatives to ensure the interview process can continue smoothly. It highlights your respect for confidentiality and your understanding of professional protocols. What are your salary expectations? This question is designed to gauge whether your compensation expectations align with the company's budget for the role. It also helps interviewers understand if your expectations are realistic based on your experience, the market value of the position, and the full compensation package. Tips for answering. 1. Do your research. Before the interview, research salary ranges for the position in your industry and location. Consider whether the figures you're looking at reflect only base salary or if they include benefits like health insurance, retirement contributions, bonuses, and other perks. This will give you a clearer idea of what's competitive. 2. Provide a salary range. Instead of stating a single figure, provide a range that reflects your research, your skills, and the market rate. This shows flexibility while making sure your compensation expectations are in line with the industry standards. 3. Highlight your value and cost savings. While discussing your salary expectations, consider how your unique skills and experience can bring value to the company. For example, you can mention how your expertise in increasing efficiency or bringing in new clients could offset any additional salary costs, making you a worthwhile investment. 4. Show confidence and focus on win-win solutions. Express confidence in your worth and seek a solution that benefits both you and the company. Emphasize that you're looking for a fair and competitive package that reflects the value you'll bring to the organization. Sample answer 1. When you have a good idea of the market. Based on my research and my experience in this field, I would expect a salary in the range of $70,000 to $80,000 annually. I also understand that compensation packages can include benefits like insurance, retirement plans, and performance bonuses, which I would be happy to discuss. In my previous role, my contributions led to significant cost savings, and I'm confident I can bring similar value here. That said, I'm open to discussing the specifics to ensure a fair and mutually beneficial package. Sample answer 2. If you prefer to let the employer lead the conversation. I'm focused on finding a position where I can add significant value, and I understand that compensation packages can vary based on the full scope of the role, including benefits like health insurance and retirement plans. I would be happy to discuss the specific compensation package for this position after learning more about the responsibilities and your expectations. I'm confident we can find a fair and competitive solution that works for both sides. When can you start? This question helps the interviewer understand your availability and whether you can start the role within their required time frame. It also allows you to show your enthusiasm and professionalism in transitioning to the new role. Tips for answering. 1. Consider your current job and responsibilities. If you're currently employed, you should offer to give proper notice, usually 2 weeks, but express eagerness to begin. If possible, offer to start sooner, or consider ways to familiarize yourself with the company before officially starting. 2. Offer flexibility and proactive engagement. If there's a delay in starting, be proactive by suggesting ways you can begin contributing early, such as reviewing literature, studying files, or attending meetings. This shows that you're committed and ready to jump in even before your official start date. 3. Avoid personal delays. Never say you need time for a vacation or personal reasons before starting. This can give the impression that you prioritize your needs over the company's. Instead, focus on a professional transition and show how you're willing to take initiative even before you start full-time. Sample answer. I'm excited about this opportunity and ready to start as soon as possible. I would need to provide my current employer with a 2-week notice, so I could begin in about 2 weeks from the date of an offer. However, if a quicker start is necessary, I'd be happy to discuss how I can transition sooner. In the meantime, I'd be glad to begin reviewing any relevant documents or literature, or even attend meetings to familiarize myself with the role and the team. Do you have any questions? It's one of the closing questions in an interview. Thoughtful questions also help you determine whether the company and position are a good fit for your career goals. Tips for answering. 1. Ask permission to ask questions. If you have questions during the interview, ask permission to do so. This shows respect for the interviewer's time while keeping the conversation engaging. You might say something like, "Would it be okay if I ask a few questions as we go along?" 2. Avoid questions on salary or benefits. Save questions about compensation, time off, or other benefits for after the offer is made. Focus on questions about the role, team, and the company culture during the interview. 3. Ask questions throughout the interview. Don't wait until the end to ask questions. If you ask questions throughout the interview, you'll demonstrate that you're engaged and interested, rather than saving everything for the final moments. 4. Focus on role, team, and growth. Ask about the responsibilities of the role, team dynamics, and the company's vision for growth. This shows that you're focused on how you can contribute and grow within the organization. Sample answer 1. Yes, I'd like to understand more about the performance expectations for this role. Could you tell me more about the key objectives for the first 6 months and how success is typically measured? Sample answer 2. I'd be interested to learn more about the team I'd be working with. How does the team collaborate on projects, and how does the company support ongoing professional development? And that's a wrap on our interview question series. I hope these tips and sample answers boost your confidence for your next interview. If you find this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Drop your questions or suggestions in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Now go ace that interview. Good luck.